Erp. B apostrophe erp. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it this? Wait a few minutes for everyone to come back. Crix is back though. Tony's here. Nope. No Comcasting. My internet worked the whole time. That was some kind of weird OBS / Twitch ingest problem. Shio Dempsey, hello. While I was gone, I used the bathroom. I made and consumed a peanut butter sandwich, and I unboxed and hooked up my new power cable and keyboard. That's it. Now I'm playing with power cables. I have never in my life seen a Zaxby's. I know of Zaxby's, mostly from filling out a lot of surveys. I spent a good chunk of my 20s filling out surveys, and they would always be like, "What do you think of Zaxby's?" I'm like, "What the? Is this one of those trick questions where if you say that you have a positive opinion to it, they know you're not paying attention because nothing exists called Zaxby's?" But apparently it's real. Zatch Bells. No. Keep watching Rachel. Keep supporting Rachel Retro. Rachel's good. Give it about another minute and a half, and then we'll get back to the game. Sorry about that, everybody. I remember the only thing that I ever really experienced like that was growing up in Ohio, and if you were watching certain cable channels, they would advertise Sonic. And I was just like, I don't know what this is. I've never heard of this. Mystery, Tafla. Not the... Well, I don't know. It could be the computer. It was not the internet. I know for sure it was not my internet. That's all I know. Unless it was strictly my upload. Which would be strange. But not unheard of. Certainly not unheard of. Eagle, how's it going? A lot of Vancouver stations. Yeah, that's pretty normal. What's an NES Dark Horse pick, Dorky? No Arby's or Taco Bell. Do. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's hear him. Let's hear what you got. Alright, yeah, we're doing good. 5 minutes, no drop frames. I think we can resume Cruis'n the world. You gotta find stuff off the beaten path. Sure, sure. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Noman? What's up, Pavork? Alright, let's restart the timer. Here we go. Ah! Oh, I still have a turbo. Use it! Yeah! Points. Puntos. Puntos acquired. Yeah, we've optimized it. It's as optimized as it's gonna get. I think I could get a few more points doing flips on Germany you get 50 fewer points. Yeah, this is as optimized as it gets. 150 per race. Atlantis no Nazo, Balloon Fight, Biomiracle, Bakuta Upa, Challenger, Week of Garfield, Gimmick, Guardian Legend, Gyrus. Is it Antarctic Adventure, Dorky, or is it the Fat Penguin game? Little Mermaid, Marble Madness, Princess Tomato, River City Ransom, Rygar, Solomon's Key, Spelunker, Treasure Master, Twinbee, and Euphoria. I think you did a good job of going off the beaten path. I think you definitely did a good job going off the beaten path. Like, the most normal pick on there is probably River City Ransom. And even then, like, if you don't play NES games, you probably haven't played that game. So I think you did a good job. I give you an A. A for obscure. Yeah, there's definitely a couple mean games in there, yeah. But I'm driving here. You know, I remember playing Princess Tomato when I first got into emulation. I played through Princess Tomato, and I remember loving it. And I've watched a couple playthroughs since then, including the Game Center CX episode. And I'm just like, this game sucks. Like, fuck playing this game. I blocked out all the bad parts. Biggest. Thank you for the follow, Biggest. Big Gus. Maybe it's Big Gus. Maybe Big Gus works at the BBC. Shit. Those stupid potholes. There you go. Volume 1. There you go. And that's the thing, too, right? Is these things have layers. It has a lot to do with how experienced your friend is with the NES library. I would not be... If someone was like, hey, I want to get into NES games, like, I've already played through Mario and Zelda, what should I play? I wouldn't go, Holy Diver, you know? Like, there's steps. There are steps to get to that point. Deadly Towers. Exactly. Which is part of the reason why I do my tier lists in like flat percentages too. Right? So that, you know, there's the surefires, And there's still variants for taste. And if you get through those and you still want more, then you descend to the next level of darkness. You go into another sub-basement after that, and you keep going until the air is too humid and musty for you to breathe. And that's when you stop and you do something else. That's my philosophy. Yeah. You know, I misspoke, by the way. I want to do a correction. Someone asked, I think it may have been Duke, someone asked at some point, like a month ago maybe, if I've ever seen a copy of Baby Boomer for the NES, and I mentioned that we had one at work, and somebody bought it. Nobody bought it. It's still there. Well, here's the problem, Duke. Here's the problem. Is that it's in one of those rental cases where it's like a car. It's the original box with like the side cut off and then put into a videotape cassette. I think it's like $50. Yeah, see, I've seen this Toe Plan. It's very good. I like it a lot. It's very jaunty. Duke-Do jaunty. But so it's like in that in-between phase where it's worth more than just a regular cart, but it's fucking Baby... I don't want to buy Baby Boomer with side content. Like, if/when I buy that game, it needs to be at the most incomplete, cheapest terms possible. Now, if it gets to a point where we've had it for so long that the loose cart is worth more than what we've been selling that version at, then yeah, I'll probably pity buy it, but that's it. Just the PCB. God, that's a dark future we're absolutely heading towards, isn't it? Someone who just sells like retro game PCBs with no housings. He is doing the Sub-Zero dance. You're right, Dorky. He absolutely is doing the Sub-Zero dance. I got a Facebook ad today for some place in Canada that's like, we ship retro games. All cartridge-based stuff except for Switch is 10 to 15% off this weekend. And I was just like, their prices... I didn't even click it. I was like, their prices have to suck. If they're doing blanket Facebook advertising and their whole business model is shipping retro games, their prices fucking suck. What's up, Solid Snack? MP83. You know how in Snatcher, spoilers for Snatcher, if anyone doesn't want Snatcher spoilers, mute your audio for the next like 60 seconds. Oh, well, never mind. Now it's perfectly timed. Macaw 45 with the big raid, coming off Viper F50. I was just about to talk about Snatcher, and here's the man himself with all of his viewers: the Tyrant Seabass, Nomad, Ghost Hall, Guinea Prince, Navjack. Hello everybody, Ann K, Unparalleled Dev, Yerg, This Machine Hugs. I was about to spoil a Snatcher thing. So, Marmot's here, TDX, Rocky Raccoon, Rhythm Song, RH July. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The LCC. Masumi TV, thank you for the follow. We're going to be doing this race in Cruis'n World over and over again tonight. We're grinding for car experience points. Mudu-sama, Saxo the Zombie, hello. Let me change the radio for you real quick. This game has an Australia course. Street Trash, thank you for the follow. So I was thinking about how, you know, and again, Snatcher spoilers incoming, so if you didn't watch Macaw's playthrough, mute your audio for the next, like, 60 seconds. I was thinking about how the whole random Hajil Elijah Modnar thing plays out, and I was thinking about if Gillian Seed had a Bioroid version of himself, then his name would be like D's something. I didn't get that far, but they could have called him like, if they called him like Stun Seed or Stun Zeed, and that was his nickname, and then you discover that he's actually a robot. Anyways, welcome on in, everybody. We are quite literally just going to be doing this race over and over and over again for the next couple of hours. So if that sounds boring, I hope to see you at a future time. But if you want to have a conversation, you gotta brute force the game. You gotta crack it open quick. So you gotta crack it open and get to the jelly interior. Yeah, it's gonna be a cool bikini girl. You love the Cruis'n series. Which one's your favorite, Navjack? My favorite is World. I have not played the 5th or 6th Cruis'n games, though. Gremlins, thank you for the follow. VRAM 01K, Keo Marv. I drive a Keo Marv. USA? USA in the arcade was a very, very important game to me. The N64 version was less important to me.
70 bits.
Oh boy, John Matrix, thank you for the 70 bits.
What was that joke about Armadillo Man from Trojan? Can I get a slam from my retro islander? And 90?
Slam, it was a half joke. I didn't really come up with a punchline. It was just that there's a guy in Trojan named Armadillo, and I thought about if that was 2 words, like Dylan, who plays Arma, and you call your friend Armadillo. Cruis'n Erotica. Cruis'n Erotica is special because that's the game where they got rid of the bikini girls and introduced big buff boys. So if that's what you're into, then it's definitely Cruis'n Erotica. You like tits? I just fucking love tits, man. Space Mister, hello. Ow, ow, ow. Oh man, PJ Masks has a character named Armadillo. So my story about Cruis'n USA on the N64, for anyone who hasn't heard it before, and I suspect there's a lot of you because, you know, Macaw Raid. That was my second ever N64 game. We got our N64 in October of '96. We got Mario. I played through it, and I was so geeked to finally be able to play Cruis'n USA at home that I went to Toys R Us the day it came out, and the truck was late delivering all the N64 games. So I waited at Toys R Us for 2 hours to take home my copy of the N64 Cruis'n USA at full price on launch day. And I took it home, and I was like, I had about an hour of fun. I would say I had about an hour of fun with the game, and then I was pretty upset. Was it raining? It may have been raining. Probably not, though. Well, it was Ohio in November. Maybe? No, I pretty much just stood around and, like, walked through the store looking for stuff, waiting for the truck to show up. My Ocarina of Time story, I was an idiot. I didn't pre-order Ocarina of Time, and I sort of decided last minute at like 5, 6 p.m. the day it came out that I wanted to buy it. So then I had to call like 30 fucking stores trying to find one that still had a copy, and I did. I did manage to find one that still had a copy, and I begged my mom to take me to go get it. And she relented. And I went out and bought it. And I played it non-stop that night. I got to, like... I think I got to Jabu Jabu's palace in the first night. And then after the next couple days, I got to the Water Temple. And then I quite literally did not play the game for another year after that. Help Santa find it for him. Like, I know the Water Temple is a meme, but it really did make me quit Ocarina of Time for like a full year. Smig, welcome to the chat. As is tradition. 1 week almost to the minute. Nice. What's my favorite Viper game? Codename Viper? Probably. John Matrix wants a SimCity micro horoscope. Okay, John Matrix. Today, this is your horoscope. This comes to you courtesy of the SimCity trading card game. Today, John Matrix, you are a field. You are fertile. First and foremost, let's get that out of the way. You're fertile, buddy. You're fucking fertile. You are open to experiences. You're wide open. Okay, put all the barriers down, and whatever comes into your fertile field, just let it come. Okay, there you go. There's your horoscope, John Matrix. Smig, thank you for that follow. Yeah, SimCity trading card game. SimCity trading card game that that has a card with John Travolta on it. True story. Oh, Tex wants one. All right, Tex wants a SimCity horoscope. Here you go, Tex. Today, Tex. Today you are the Christian church. Today is a day of tradition for you. Don't be tempted by new experiences. Stick to the tried and true, stubbornly, and don't deviate from that. Elf butt. All right, elf butt. No, it's a Christian church, not a Catholic church, Nomad. Not a Catholic church. Elf butt's a river. Don't touch any hot stoves. Never put salt in your eyes. Elf butt, you need to make your own path today, winding as it may be. And keep moving forward, right? Stagnant waters yield no salmon. So be progress. Embody progress today. Do it for the salmon. The SimCity card game had a promotion during their second expansion where if you sent them a picture of your house, they would print you a card with your address and your house on it and send it to you. I think you needed to have like 4 proofs of purchase, like booster packs or something, or like or a starter deck. But they would give you a card of your own house that you could play in the SimCity card game. I need to sleeve my cards. These things aren't worth shit, Wooden Rabbit. These things aren't worth a goddamn cent. It's the SimCity card game. Helical, how's it going? You'll pay $5 million? Alright, deal. Someone screenshot that. Come on! Nope, second. That's still 100 points. I will, Masumi, but I'll also probably be skulled in the face because I'll be dead. I'll be a skeleton. Put salt in the stove and eyes in the salmon. Watching Deep Space Nine. I'm doing pretty good. We had some technical issues earlier. I had to restart the stream about a half hour ago. But Joseph Corwin, hello. God, don't grade your cards. Please don't grade your cards, folks. PSA from man who works in buying and selling trading cards. Don't grade your cards. Granted, that's more than I paid for them back. I think I used to pay like $2 or $3 a booster pack. Play this game for entire summers. Nice. Grate your cards, yeah. With some nice ginger. Minishi, hello. Remember when card games had like anti-rules and you would lose your cards if you played poorly? I heard someone talk about it in a chat. I was in someone's chat today, maybe Noodles or something like that. And I saw someone mention it, but I don't actually know the context for the fake Ultima things. Dozens of copies of early Ultimas are fake. Damn. Or even some graded... No, couldn't be. The experts at WATA could spot a fake because they manufactured it and then put it on the market. A certain Italian photographer. That's a very, like, I don't know why, and this may be, I may be exposing prejudice here, but if someone said, like, if someone said to me, we need to go see my friend the Italian photographer, my like alert senses would go on. I'd be like, uh-oh, do I need to run? Do I need to call the police? Something about the phrase Italian photographer activates my spidey sense. They figured out the bootlegs by trying to use the product. If you like to collect stuff for money or posterity or whatever, I'm not gonna yuck your yum. I have always been the kind of person that wants to play with the toys that I buy. My brother took it a step further, because the reason that I always took care of my stuff is my brother was like a toys in the box on display kind of person. But at least, like, remember when they did like the Star Wars figures in the 90s where they like reset and they sort of re-released all the Star Wars figures when the trilogy was in theaters again? He was buying 2 of every Star Wars figure, and he would keep one in the box and he would take the other one out and play with it. And like, I'm not that committed. I just want to play with my shit. No, wait, I shouldn't say it like that. Yeah, I do that a lot too, MP83. Sometimes it's just about convenience, you know? The odds of me hooking up my NES to play a game are fairly low, but I still like to buy NES games. Where's that car going? Where are you going? That's not what cars do. Yeah, start smoking. Just start smoking up all over the place and really seal that smoke into all your goods. What percentage of the world is in this game? South America is not present at all. So strike 1. No Antarctica, strike 2. Oh no. Yeah, there is the moon. Are there racing games with Antarctic levels? Arctic Thunder probably has one. Probably not many though, Schemo. Shit! We're good. We're good. We're good. Wow, penguins! Oh wow, Santa's workshop! Because, as we all know, the moon was once part of Earth until it was banished into space for their high crimes and misdemeanors. There was a customer at my work who told me once that he had a graded copy of Shining Force CD that he hacksawed into because he wanted to play it. And I was just like, if you wanted to play it, you shouldn't have got it graded. And if you got it graded, you should have just fucking not gotten a different one or something. Or like, ugh. Anyways, back to Russia. Is that a real idiom, Dorky? Because it sounds like a real idiom. Anyways, cruising the world. We're cruising for a bruising, yes. Indeed, Liz Star. Hello, Liz Star. Liz was playing Mario 64 today. And then she made a Mario 64 levels tier list. You got pretty fucking close, though. You definitely got past the point where that game is still fun. So, credit. I do agree first and foremost that Womp's Fortress is the best level in Mario 64. Hands down. I think it was pretty solid, you know. I would say I agreed with a good chunk of it. Was it Metal Gear Solid? No, it made sense. I like Tall Tall Mountain too. Tall Tall Mountain is one of my favorites of the back third of that game. Tall Tall Mountain and like Snowman's Land are probably the two levels that I like the most. I have a lot of positive feelings towards TikTok Clock, but it's not as cohesive a level as those other two. The worst level for me is Shifting Sandland. Wet Dry World is also very, very not good. And her list also included the 3 Bowser stages and like the cap levels too. Yeah, it's a fun like athletic stage. It's got cool concepts, but it tends to be more frustrating than like satisfying. I gotta say though, the more Mario games I play, the more I honestly really respect a good chunk of the newer ones. Like, I don't necessarily feel that Mario is a franchise where its best entrants are in the nostalgia zone, let's call it, you know? Like, I love Mario 3, I love Mario World, I love Mario 64, Mario Sunshine exists. Had to get that in there, sorry everybody. But like, yeah, Odyssey is a lot of fun. 3D World and 3D Land are extremely good games. They're just very kinetic and satisfying and like the right balance between clever but playable, you know? What I will say is that you don't meet a lot of resistance in the newer Mario games, which, if you like a challenge, kind of sucks. But from just like a pick up and play fun factor standpoint, I think they're really good. I think most of them are really, really good. The new Super Mario Bros. Games are the exceptions, where I think they're decent, but they're not amazing. But, like, there's been a lot of hits lately. I haven't played Bowser's Fury yet, but I'm excited to. I'd really like to. You think Jolly Roger Bay is too boring? Yeah, I would agree with that. I think Dire Dire Docks is probably a more interesting water level. I hate the sand. It's coarse and it's rough, and there's a buzzard that steals your hat. Lethal Lava Land is an amazing level, Dispatch. Lethal Lava Land is probably top 3 Mario 64 stages. If it's not top 3, it's top 5. Easy top 5, possible top 3. No, it wasn't Comcast Super Ninja Desk. It was weirdly something besides Comcast. It may have been just my upload, but my internet was working fine. I just lost the ability to transmit cohesive frames to Twitch. But again, like, as I stated the last time we had a similar conversation, if I talk shit about a Mario game, I still pretty much think every Mario game is like a B. At its worst, the most damning thing you could say about a Mario game is that it's like a B. Oh, I stole it. Hell yeah. See, the hover nozzle is the only nozzle I liked to use in Sunshine. And I wouldn't, like, liked is, yeah. Hover nozzle is the only one that I like to use. Everything, like the fucking rocket nozzle, the turbo nozzle, ugh. Woof. Woof. Just don't like that game. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing, Nomad. We gotta earn experience points. Mario is missing. Mario. I would play Mario Go Fish. That sounds great. Isn't there a Mario like card game suite, like a Mario's Parlor Games for the PC? What's that called? Where you play like checkers and shit. Still not as good as Hoyle. Hoyle's the